Hello everybody, welcome back to Comma Team. I'm your host Al, and here we are with another gameplay footage of me at Combat Pursuit. This is my second time playing at Combat Pursuit, and well, this game was Capture the Flag, which I wasn't doing really good at because the humidity was so high on that day. It was like 45 to 55% on that day. So it was really, really difficult to breathe, so I sounded like I was really out of shape. Turns out, I just wasn't able to get any oxygen into my system. So, for the majority of the gameplay here, it's just me staying at the, near the spawn point, because I just couldn't run, because I just couldn't get enough air inside of me. So, what I did was to play in this game was just to defend the flag. Like, couldn't breathe, got really hot, extremely hot, so all I did was try to defend myself. Now I'm also trying something with this video where I kind of adjust the camera so you're not always seeing a sideways view, and also adding the little close-up scope cam footage from my GoPro. I hope to eventually get a scope cam so that I can put some better footage showing what I'm shooting at, because from a viewer perspective it just looks like I'm just shooting something in the distance and you don't know what I'm trying to shoot at. So by having some sort of scope cam, I can show where I'm shooting. So let me know if you liked what I'm doing so far with the zoom cam. I also thought of something of how I'm going to do these videos. If there's something worth mentioning, or I feel like it's just something neat, I'll upload it with commentary. Other times, if there's, nothing happens but I have the footage anyways, I just upload it straight up, and I still put up the effects or stuff. So if I do get kills during the game, that will probably be a sign that I'm commentating on the video.
They're on the right side.
And I suppose if I don't get any kills in the video, then I don't really commentate on it because nothing interesting really happens. But I still want to upload the footage because, I did capture it, and it just feels kind of a waste to just get rid of it. So some of them just won't have commentary on them. Let me know what you think for the quality control.
Poke your head up briefly.
What I should have done here is, when you don't see anything on the field, or at least according to, my perception of if anything's on the field, just move forward. Don't just, stay in one spot, because if you stay in one spot, they know where you are, they know how to converge on you, and then just take you out. So, what I did was not very efficient. I should have moved up. Also, that spider webbing on my scope is really annoying. Oh, on that note, that scope did actually help a lot in terms of letting me see where my shots go. The problem is with using an AG, they don't shoot that far, so what I see in my scope is not necessarily what my AG can shoot. In this game, I also ended up attempting to use my pistol, and you'll see what happens later on when I pull it out.
The scope is definitely helping.
Good. Is that it? Guy to our right over there is red.
Oh!
Okay.
I saw his head. Hit!
Editing out those respawns, because, that's not interesting seeing me walk all the way back.
Go.
Don't duck for the first piece of cover.
Got me.
Sometimes you should duck for the first piece of cover, but other times, not in the first, minute of the game. Over here, I was not aware that my shots were flying off the spindle, so my shots were kind of, not going where I wanted to. And I friendly fire someone. Hey, my other kill in the game! That was not actually an enemy kill. I try to move to that spot over there. Oh, after I adjust the hop up. Definitely need to adjust it a little bit more to a more satisfactory distance for it to travel. Because I did set it mostly right, but it was a little too perfect in the sense that it went a little... It didn't have this little curve where it like went the extra mile. If you see Novridge's video on adjusting your hop-up, I adjusted it to where it would fly straight in the middle but drop off after a while. I should have adjusted it a little more where it just went up just a little bit and then start dropping. So that's kind of what I'm getting at.
I don't see nothing. Move up.
Yeah, see, I see nothing on the field, and I just move up, because, as far as I'm concerned, nobody's watching me. And then I get shot in the foot. What I should have done was kept my whole body up on the spindle, like all parts of me. Or else you'll get cheesed by kills like that. I am so tired because I can't get enough oxygen into my body, because it was just so hot and dry. I mean, if you listen to how often I'm breathing right now, just... It's awful. It really makes it sound like I'm out of shape, but I'm not.
Okay.
We should not bundle up like this.
Here I try to make use of my bipod, but it doesn't really work because the spindle's a little too high. What I think I should have done was kept going to the right. I'm basically zigzagging on the field, which is not helpful. But I guess at the time I thought it was a good idea. Heck no, not taking that cover. That cover is way too small and way too out in the open. If you're wondering why I have two foregrips on my M4, it's because it's actually quite comfortable. Although, by the time you see this video, I've already kind of changed it. Because as comfortable as it is holding it, having the one at a 45-degree position and holding it like that is comfortable, it's not practical. But hey, it was comfortable. At this point, I spot someone in the building and try to snipe them. Which is kind of what's making me consider sniping instead, because, funny enough, I think it was on this day, someone else also brought a sniper, and we both kind of, not traded or swapped, but lent each other's gun just for testing, and I was doing pretty well with the sniper. So definitely considering getting a sniper in the future, because I'm so laid back in it. I am pretty sure that was my kill, because I was the only one that was close enough to make that shot, because if any other AEG was trying to shoot, it would not make it. You would have to really adjust your hop-up, and that would just not be a good idea.
Did I drop my mag somewhere?
Yeah, my mag dropped when I was moving behind one of the spindles. I must have accidentally pressed the mag release, which was kind of annoying, because then I started running out of bullets here, or running out of BBs here. Just to note, I did find that mag later after the game, so it's all good. Hey, dead men don't talk. And here is a case of me just not being able to think because of the heat and just accidentally shoot a teammate that's already dead.
Oh.
It doesn't matter if you called or not, because people are going to shoot anyways. But still, you should try and attempt to call. But sometimes it's just really tough.
Shit, the guy right there.
Ah, I finally take out the pistol, and I don't know what happened, but the mag just did not. The mag just, like, my CO2 MP40 just leaked all the gas, so I could not even shoot. So at this point, I was just straight out of ammo.
Is he in the building?
So what I decided to do was to get close with a knife.
Building!
Building in front of us. Oh, fuck. We need help. Bend down.
Yeah, I know. Hang on. Trying to help me.
I got flanked, so I had to run back. I tried to help you.
When I clicked right there, I was like, wait a minute, that's the sound of no gas. That's bad. The one time I need to use the pistol and all the gas leaked out. Never got a chance to fire it in any of the early games. This was where I needed it, and it failed me. So I tried to get behind this tree so that the foliage so that the BBs don't hit me. And if anything, they'll hit the foliage. So my plan was to try and sneak up to the little house and get my knife kill. But you'll see what happens when I attempt to do this. Jeez, I sound like an out-of-shape pig. But the humidity was ridiculous. Never playing outdoor when the humidity is like past 30. Because I didn't have problems the first time I went playing. Like, it was hot, but it wasn't to this point where I was just like huffing and puffing. Because it sounds like I'm just trying to catch my breath, which that is the case. Also, watch where you're going. There was a branch right there that I just didn't see because I was trying to be perceptive to my surroundings of other players so I didn't get shot. I take out my rubber knife here and get shot in the back. I don't know if my teammates were just like, oh, hey, I see a guy, shoot him, despite him going the other way.
Alright, that's good.
Oh, thank God.
So hot and tired that all I can say is thank good, or thank good. So that was the gameplay of that. I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary over that. Finally got a kill on this field that was from the enemy. Also, next time I'm going to bring a chair of some sort, like those foldable stools, because really needed to sit down. See you all next time on Comma Team with Al playing on the Airsoft field.
I actually got one kill.